What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about HBAR today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, my friends. Let's get into it. This one comes to us at the request of Flower Child. Flower Child, we're doing this one for you. Hit that like button, you guys. Here we are sitting at about 28 cents right now, just a little bit below there. Looking very, very fine, very beautiful, right? Absolutely stunning bull flag that you have here. What I love about bull flags is they're very reliable, right? Most patterns, they all have measure moves, but they're not always so reliable. Bull flag measure moves are pretty damn reliable. You almost always interact with that measure move. Also, breaking out of a bull flag pattern, you tend to, as fast as you moved up into the pattern, when you break out of it, you tend to move at a slower pace. You'll get there to that measure move most of the time, but it does take longer most of the time. So don't expect it to take place maybe the exact same length, high to low or low to high, but not the same amount of time, if that makes any sense. We look at this on a weekly basis, maybe on a different chart that has more history. We can measure from the relative high here to the relative low there and see that we are consolidating between the 1414 and the 1272. This is a very fierce, very bullish phase of consolidation, likely, and I just want to identify, I want to take the time right now to identify fib ranges. We'll just do it over here in the black space of nothingness, okay? So fib ranges, okay? Primary target zone is the 1618 to the 1272. When you break above the 1618, you are green lighted for the 1886 to the 2618. Oh, why did that not draw? I don't know. 2618 right here, 1886. That's your secondary target zone, okay? Just a little bit of information there going forward. Here you are consolidating right now in between the 1272 and the 1414. When you move up, I very much would expect, because this is a very bullish phase of consolidation, normally you'd look to find resistance at your next fib level, which is the 1618 at 45 cents. But because of what you're doing here, the consolidation, I don't think you stop there. I think that you exceed it, which means that you're green lighted if you're breaking above this for the secondary target zone, which is the 2618 to the 1886, which is between about 67 cents and $1.96. Let's call it 67 cents to $1 or $2, something like that, whatever. These are just lines. They're not requirements. You can go through them. You don't have to hit them exactly right. Maybe if this is the target, you could hit this target in the sense of like you got all the way up here and you fall just shy of it. That's hitting that target area, right? So again, 67 cents to $2 is kind of the idea here. You're at 27.5 cents now. That makes a lot of sense to me. I think that makes a lot of sense to me because I can't see you stopping at the 1618 here, but at least there, right? 67 cents, 144% growth. That's about average. That's about average for what we would expect the average altcoin to do between now and the end of February. 2272, it's a little bit above average, but that also comes in line kind of more appropriately with this measure move of this overall bull flag here that HBAR has from a low to a high, right? And if this measure move is to mean anything, that would mean that you do go actually just above that 2618 there, all the way up from its current price up about another 7 or 8x. I personally don't know if that happens. I think it happens inevitably in this cycle. I think it does happen, but I don't think that happens by the end of February. I think by the end of February, the target area to consider most would be about $1.20. Something like that is what my expectation would be. Probably above 80 cents, but around $1.20. At a minimum, 67 cents, but I really do think you'll break $1 on this next run. HBAR, you're at 27 cents now. The maximum target I would give you is $2. I don't think you shouldn't consider it. I think you should consider it, and maybe I shouldn't even say maximum target. Your maximum target should be the measure move, which is about like $2.30. So maybe, or $2.20. Maybe you can see that. I think that it's possible. But I would more expect something around this $1.20 itself area. That's my expectations for HBAR. So looking at the weekly time frame here on the RSI, if you can close this week green, or any week, if you close the week around here and the next week is green, you'll be getting a nice bounce off the overbought zone, which tends to promote a lot of growth. We look at the 3-day time frame. Looks pretty nice. You could afford to go lower and you still have higher lows coming in, so that's fine. I think you're in a good position there. Bouncing here would be nice too, though, because bouncing off the 60 is a really nice thing. The last time you did that actually was pretty damn good, probably. Okay, it wasn't that good, but it was like a move up, pause, and then same move up. It's like the same size. Move up, pause, same move up, maybe, I don't know. Different kind of schematics here on the RSI, but similar kind of looks at the same time. Looking at the daily time frame, the daily RSI looks like it wants to go lower, but the price, the fact you're getting higher lows on the price but lower lows on the RSI is actually a good thing. Maybe you do go a little lower, you come down to the 40 and you bounce there. Seems like you like to do that at times, whether it's resistance or it's support, whatever it might be. So a little bit lower. Don't be surprised or sad if today or tomorrow goes lower. That's okay. 4 hours suggests you're going lower. So I would think you do probably today or tomorrow or both go lower. You're at 27.5 cents now. And then starting by the end of this week, I mean, we got 3 days, 18 hours left. By the end of this week, we will have found our low and are starting to move up again. And then sometime next week, I think that we really will begin this move, this breakout move up higher. We'll know when you're above 33 cents, you get above 33 cents, it's time. Until then, we're just waiting. It could be next week, it could be the week after, but I assume sometime soon, probably likely before the inauguration Trump has here on the 20th, we would see a breakout of this range, right? I actually suspect next week will bring the breakout, but time will tell. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you. If you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. Bye.